Hey everyone, it's Chef Jason Morse, your Ace Hardware grilling expert, hanging out here in Palatine, Illinois at Weber Grilling Academy with Weber's head grill master, Kevin Kolman. Thanks for having us.
Jason, thanks for coming. We're so excited to have you and Ace here talking about Thanksgiving, talking about some great dishes that we can collaborate on and really give people an example of what they should be cooking for Thanksgiving.
And I'm excited because I hear this rumor you've got a pretty amazing side dish you're going to teach us how to make today.
Well, I'm just happy that that's the only rumor that you've heard.
Yeah.
But yes, we've got a great dish that we're going to do together. It's going to be crazy good when it comes off the grill. Really going to highlight how to make your Thanksgiving a little bit better with this recipe.
Awesome. Let's get grilling.
Let's go. Let's go.
So it's Thanks grilling time, and I think we're on the same wavelength maybe. Like, I like to cook everything on the grill, right? Everything. And I hear this is one of your pretty solid side dishes, yeah?
Yeah, this is definitely a go-to in my house, and I am with you. I am in the backyard, the symphony of barbecues. I'm the conductor, just everything coming out perfectly. And one thing that I love to do is always add a grilled element into something that you're cooking. So this cream corn, although good, what we're gonna do first is we're gonna put a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt on this corn. We're gonna go out and grill it about 350, 400 degrees, and we're gonna do that for about 4 to 5 minutes aside. We're gonna get a really nice brown, really nice caramelized outside, which is gonna enhance more the flavor for the cream corn that we're gonna make. Then we're gonna combine all the rest of the ingredients here. We're gonna mix it all up. We're gonna work together to get all that great corn into the cream corn, and we're gonna set this whole side dish right off.
I love it, thank you. Let's get out and start grilling corn.
Let's go.
You ready for this?
I've been born ready. This is my special recipe that we're doing.
Sweet corn time.
Sweet corn time. So I want this temperature around 350 to 400. I don't need the heat as high as the heavens because that can start to overcook the corn, which is not going to make this dish the way that it needs to be. So you open the lid.
Do it. What did you do to this corn ahead of time? Anything?
So we're just a little bit of olive oil or butter with some salt.
Beautiful.
We want that to help brown a little bit.
And we're not worried about silks being on there, right? Because they're going to burn off.
They're gonna burn off. I mean, there's so many different ways to do corn, silk on, husk on. We're just gonna do it directly on there because I want more browning to the corn, which is gonna give it this smoky, savory flavor when we go to add it to the cream corn. So this is all direct heat, all the burners on, a low setting. We're gonna set our timer for about 5 minutes and we're gonna come back and we're gonna flip it.
Now we're ready to flip.
Well, of course we're ready to flip. Timer just went off. We'll open up the lid and you can see here, you got some smoke coming.
That looks great.
And that's a good sign. The edges are starting to get cooked. We've got some browning. I don't want to overcook the corn too much,
right?
Because when you char something, it's not good flavor. That gives you very harsh flavor in your mouth, right? That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for caramelization, which we're starting to get.
Right there.
Some nice browning.
Just bringing out that natural sugar in the corn, really making it well-rounded flavor, yeah?
Yeah. And you can see we've got really nice browning here. Perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. The sugars in the corn are going to start to caramelize, which is what they're doing. And that's going to give us a little bit of depth of flavor when we have this cream corn dish we're going to add this to. So we'll close the lid, get it going for another 5 minutes, and then we'll take it inside and start building the dish.
Perfect.
All right, our timer just went off. Take a look at this corn.
Great.
It's nice and browned.
So we're just going to let it rest now, right? Let it cool a little bit before we cut it off the cob?
We're going to let it rest a little bit. We're going to take it inside. We've got our cream corn getting ready. We're gonna add this to it. We're gonna slice it right off of the cob, and then we're gonna start building that dish, and we'll be close to being finished.
Done. That looks great. Smells amazing too.
I mean, the nice thing about it is that roux is going to be nice and creamy, got some great ingredients to it, so all this is going to do is add that smoky, savory flavor to it. We'll get it in the roux, and we'll get ready to eat this cream corn.
Great. So the roux is done, right? So we sauteed the onions, we got it all set, and that smells fantastic.
Well, I mean, there's nothing better than grilled corn, and that's the thing, is it's smoky, it's savory, it's gonna bring this dish up to light, and that's why I like, especially when cooking anything, one piece, one item should be grilled, and that adds total depth to the dish.
For sure.
So I need your hands, and I need your help. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut corn. If you can continue to mix it in there, so eventually we can eat some.
Eventually, like eventually soon?
I hope so. We've been cooking all day. The best part about that is we get to enjoy it, right?
Yep.
And it's not many times I get you to come out to Chicago and actually enjoy a little bit of cooking with me. So.
Right. So what do you think? It's how many ears to start?
I mean, I actually usually do about 6 to 8 just to see, because sometimes some ears are larger than others. Some are a little bit more full, depending on the part of the country that you're in. Sweet corn is big here in the summertime. It's a little harder to get towards the fall and into Thanksgiving. So if you can get larger ears, you're going to be using less.
I think that's about it. I mean, I think that looks perfect, right? Give that that corn a chance to maybe open up or weep a little bit of that corn juice.
You got it.
Man, that's perfect.
All right, well, I want to add, I always want to go up a little bit, up a notch, add a little bit more flavor to it.
I love it.
You mix that up, we'll get it in the dish, and then
we'll devour it.
We will.
I mean, we'll save it for our family to enjoy.
We'll devour
What's
it,
left.
and whatever's left over,
Whatever's
they can
left
have.
over, you got it. That corn, that cream corn, could be the best thing I've ever had.
I think it probably is.
It
Well,
is.
no, I think
Yeah.
it might be the dessert you have, but yes,
Could be the turkey.
It could be all three of them.
Could
Luckily
be.
enough, we're going to decide that a little bit later.
Because we have 3 great videos for you, from dessert to turkey to the corn. You can grab all these on acehardware.com and on our YouTube channel.